So, yeah, I mean, here we go, game 2 between these two players. Take it away, Nick.
Well, we know right now that Stay is in a very bad place. I mean, there was a few moments where I thought Stay might actually come back and win, especially when he got the lurkers over there. And then when he got the mass hydras with close finish just in time. But Stay really knows that this could very well be the last competitive StarCraft game he ever plays.
I know, and it's, you know, because we almost to a point where, you know, Nick, our seasoned veteran here, I thought that he was a new player. I mean,
I never heard of him before.
Must one be, you know, to...
Because I'm like the alpha nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, I know, I follow that stuff pretty closely, but yeah, I had no idea.
And so, yeah, it says here he's been on the scene since 2003.
Yeah.
That's 5 years. 5 years just laying low, and I really want Stay to pull us out, you know?
Yeah.
Give himself a little something before he may need to retire from gaming altogether. So let's see how this one goes. It's so far
so good, I guess.
So far, so good.
See that depot placement that actually helps the SCV's mine a little bit faster. Sometimes the pathfinding in StarCraft, because, you know, it's a 10-year-old game, it can get a little bit buggy, so there are tricks pro gamers know where they can put buildings in certain spots, and the workers are forced to go in a straight line. All these little secrets.
And that just shows how often you play the game, how well you know it, all the little mechanics, and that's what deciphers a good player and an amateur.
Everything should be, everything's rehearsed, basically. You know, I was talking to some people that weren't that familiar with how pro gamers train, and a lot of people actually think that these guys kind of just sit down here and then come up with these strategies on the fly, and that's just not at all how it happens. I mean, there are moments where you're put in a situation, kind of like the Baby, the game we saw with Baby against Hang, where it was like, okay, well, now this is a little bit of an odd position. They probably both did not quite practice for that. But like their build orders that they started out with, totally scripted, totally rehearsed. They sit down with their coaches. There's the Panda Bear guy. They sit down with the coaches, and they practice out everything. Everything is.
I've watched them practice before, and it's mechanical. They're like robots. They time it out, especially players like Jedong, one of the fastest. Holy crap, he can execute a build order, probably the fastest of anyone from what I hear on the gossip mill. But he's just mechanical. He has every little thing memorized, and even if you place the building a little too much to the left or too much to the right, it makes a difference in the game. And those are the things that really differentiate the players and how fast you do it. This game is so intricate.
It's absolutely right. And I mean, that's why, that's what's so great about watching this. Then we get to see these two great players who have had these strategies. We get to watch them execute it. By the way, Dark Elf going to go with a fast Expo. And our Zerg players Stay. This is a very typical build that we see on this map. So nothing out of the ordinary there. Well, we're going to see Dark Elf get that refinery there pretty soon. Get an academy. He is going to get the bunker. There's a pretty common trick a lot of Zerg players do. If they see the command center, they basically only let you see about 4 of their Zerglings. They contain you, so you can't get scouting SCV out. But then they make about 22 more, and then they just rush in there with the speed upgrade and run you over. So Dark Elf may be a little bit wary of that. He's going to get the bunker anyways.
Well, hopefully he doesn't make it too late like he did that last game.
Yeah.
Though, I guess it didn't really matter, after all, since he won it.
The thing about the bunker is that if you can get away with not making a bunker, you should do it, because the bunker can also be a waste of 100 minerals.
That's true.
Let's see here. Well, we have the expansion up. You can see that Dark Elf He's going to sneak those Marines out. He tries to chase away the Zerglings. Good Zerg players always leave a few spotter Zerglings outside your base so they know exactly when you leave. So good players, there's a little bit of a cat and mouse game when they go out and they attack you, hoping that maybe you're going to be doing something with your hatcheries, not looking at your Zerglings and you can take them off. And you have to make extra Zerglings to put them out there. So we saw a little bit of back and forth action like that. The lair was actually being morphed in a location where the SCV was not at, to kind of throw off Dark Elf's timing a little bit. Two medics just now out. Usually this means the Terran goes down outside of the Zerg base, forces the Zerg to make sunken colonies. And he's going to do just that. Fire bats are coming. That usually means the Dark Elf may try to break the entrance. You know, if your opponent attacks you, and you don't quite have enough, then you bring your workers out and you use your workers to get in the way of the other units. So a lot of Terran players will bring 2 fire bats and burn down all the workers. Here it comes, here it comes! He's going for the sunken colony right now! He's going to definitely take out the sunken colony. Oh my god, and the drones are coming in here! The drones are going to get cooked! I hope he likes his drones well done. Now he's going to go for the other sunken colony. And this is maybe the end of Stay over here. Bam, sunken colony gone. This game is over. Goodbye, drones. Okay, there we go. Now he's going to go for the Spire. Expect GG. This may be the end of Stay's career.
That's all he's got left.
Oh, this is brutal. He didn't even cancel. Stay is just in shock right now. He's all of a sudden getting mowed down. Unbelievable. Oh my god. I thought Stay was going to get the sunken colony up in time.
The troops keep marching in.
Damn, he's getting annihilated. Wow.
This is it.
There it is, GG.
Well, I'm kind of speechless.
All right. Yeah, that was fast. I doubt our audience is too impressed with that game.
It was a little faster than I liked.
I guess when you have so many games that are good, you're going to have at least one game that is going to be a total miss. It was really funny, actually. I was looking at the face of our audience. It's just kind of like, what? Like, they're doing that kind of, I don't know, poor Stay.
Yeah, you know what? Valiant effort.
Yeah.
That first game, I really think, had he executed a little bit better that first game, he could have won that. Good games, though. Definitely good games.
Good games.
Great effort.
That's what was cracking me up. I was looking around the audience, and everybody's just kind of like not that enthusiastic.
But it's over. That's the last game. Okay.
But hey, we had some awesome games overall today. And we're going to be doing this every Sunday. But listen, don't think that you have to wait until next Sunday to see more games, because it's actually going to be...
What do you mean?
Because we have more GOM games in the middle of this week that Susan and I are going to be broadcasting for you.
Believe it or not, this Tuesday night, 6 p.m. So again, that's 5 a.m. Eastern Time, 2 a.m. Pacific Time. We will be having 4 more games.
Yes.
First game will be between Oregon and Calm. Calm is a lovable guy we all know of. Hero and Barracks being the next 2. Harry and Endless, and Go Rush and Mingu. Gonna end it up with, everyone knows Go Rush, And
yeah. He's very good.
Oh yes, he is.
Very good Zerg player.
And here he's going to be back and participating in our tournament. So definitely come back Tuesday. It's going to be Tuesday morning for you guys in America. Tuesday afternoon in Europe, I do believe. My time zones are all kind of whack. But if anything, if you missed that one, definitely log on to www.gomtv.net and you can watch it there at any time, at your convenience. But definitely don't miss these games. If it's anything like today,
yeah,
it'll be definitely a good show. So then, again, it is Tuesday. Now, on Tuesday, what happens is, those are the televised matches, right? other games are going to happen out of the pool of 256 and the 182s, and I'm not 100% sure how that all works because some people have buys and some don't. But Tuesday, at a different location, including Idra, will be playing and fighting for their spot in the first round of 64. So these are the ones that are going to be broadcasted to you. However, just to let you know, all the other players will be playing on Tuesday, next Sunday, and the Thursday after that. And after that, we will start the rounds 64, and it will be a good time, for sure.
It will be excellent.
Oh, sorry?
No. I was going to say thank you, everyone who tuned in. We really appreciate your support. In my personal opinion, I always think it's better to watch the games live. It's always a lot more fun. I mean, you're kind of like part of the action. So definitely, if you can, try to tune in live. If not, hey, I understand people got work, or school or whatever. We always keep the VODs up there, and we are going to have some type of spoiler-proof method in place so that
we're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it. We're going to figure it out.
Well, hey, look, let's check this out here. They switched it over to English for us. All these games were 2-0. First one, Toss Girl beat out Modern 2-0. The second one was an amazing win by Sack, this first timer, to beat out Shuttle. Baby beat out Hang 2-0, and Dark Elf pretty much steamrolled around Stay. But amazing games today. The thumbs down method, again, if you guys don't know what that means, it's where the players decide which map they don't want to play on, and then they, if they don't agree, they can flip a coin and, they play on that. But the maps will change once we get into the round of 64. And next, like I said, it's on Tuesday. The next game's on Tuesday, so mark it in your calendar. Tell your boss you can't come to work because you have to watch.
Sick that day. Unless you watch our games at work, in which case you're a total baller.
And then you get your boss and your coworkers to watch.
Yeah,
then
they watch the game. Yeah.
But absolutely, Tuesday would be the next broadcast, and every Sunday after that till January. So we would love for you guys to keep tuning in, keep watching. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. We really appreciate it. We're going to be closing this out in a minute here, I think. But yeah, always great to see some StarCraft games. And if you want to start playing yourself in a competitive environment, you can go to www.iccup.net. If you're not a very experienced StarCraft player, you will get completely and totally owned. But it'll be a good experience. You can start practicing, stuff like that. It's a very, very competitive site. They have tournaments there all the time. It's a great place. So definitely check that out. And of course, check out teamliquid.net if you want any information on StarCraft, on these players. They have all sorts of stuff where you can sit and talk with other people about StarCraft, share your passions with them, or they have strategy sections. Probably the best strategy forum for StarCraft on there.
Absolutely. And, I just want to thank all the other StarCraft sites, all the other esports websites, even if they don't focus just on StarCraft, GhostofGamers.net, MYM. I want to thank, God, I'm just totally blanking out. But
SC Legacy.
Absolutely. These people are the ones who keep it going, keep the foreign scene going. And once again, thank you so much for your support. Tune in on Tuesday.
It's going to be excellent.
It is going to be excellent. And we haven't seen Go Rush on TV in a while. So
you get to see him play.
It'll be great to watch him play.
Very good journey.
Absolutely. We'll see how he does with all these new players, and he is an old school player after all.
And my voice should be better by then. My voice is a little ripped up. I totally blew it out during the Toss Girl game. I forgot I gotta control it.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you. It was Toss
Girl. Pretty crazy, man.
It was Toss Girl. So, all right. So I think that is it. Are we closing up?
I think we're closing up. Well, after we do this a couple times, then we'll know. I don't know. I think we're still on air, so we'll keep talking to the camera until someone tells us to stop.
Well, which we're pretty good at talking anyhow, so I don't think
Okay, well done. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.